What's going on, guys? It is Cam, aka the Rookie Trader here, and we are back with another day trading session. Market is about to open. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of time this morning, so we're gonna hop quickly into the screener list real quick and see what's going on. We actually have quite a few stocks on our list this morning, and not a lot of time. But we'll see. We'll jump in to checking the news on these. Acquires Group Technology, total $20 million at 150 conversion price. Okay. EEIQ. Initial benefit statement, ordinary share options. Okay. SLMD. Twelve industrial stocks, pre-market. Surge after hours. Receives notice to proceed on 3 projects totaling $118 million. That's good news. SMGX. Secures orphan drug status for rare disease treatment. 10-year market exclusivity. That's good news. HCTI. We're really going to keep an eye on all these spark lines, but still want to just kind of get a feel for the news. So just 36 hours after it announced deployed agentic AI into customer engagement platform. Okay. Trading view. Pre-market small cap. We only have a few, and one of them's EIQ. Does BATL have news? Revenue, EIQ. Okay. Well, okay. For now, we're gonna watch LNAI and EEIQ. They're at the top of our list, anyways. So EEIQ seems to already have made its move. Doesn't mean it can't make another move. But the thing about LNAI is that it's only made one move, so it's pretty fresh catalyst 26 minutes ago. Yeah, like this is really fresh news, which is basically what we did yesterday. We had really fresh news. We traded that. And then it's consolidated here. So we'll keep an eye on this. EIQ is having a really nice open here. What is nice about this is that the pre-market move shows us that it does have room to climb. And being below VWAP, but not too far below VWAP, means we can trade with double confirmation of a 5-minute order break and the reclaiming VWAP. If everything goes well. So let's see. Opening down. Okay, that's good. Like a lot of this stuff is just already getting ruled out, which is really nice because we don't want to be overwhelmed watching too many stocks. So I am hopping over to my TradingView scanner, and only 4 stocks are on my TradingView scanner: LNAI, EEIQ, and then there's a couple other ones that are on this one. EIQ has a really small float, less than 1 million. So that could be a good sign. And then also this one, AIFF Neuroscience Company. It's opening really strong. Okay. This opening strong, you can't ignore that. That's a strong open. So we're going to go ahead and mark out a long position here. About 500 shares. And then we're going to mark out EIQ as well. And EIQ has, like I said, less than 1 million shares float. So that is really good. And that's about 105 shares. This is going to get readjusted. 377. LNAI still not a good open. Honestly, this AIFF is my favorite so far. This is a really, really, really strong open. I might. That's a really strong open. You can't ignore that. Wow. If I enter, we'll move the stop loss up there. Wow, this is really strong. Part of me wants this to be like, yeah, have a pullback of some sort. I mean, wow. Ooh. That's really strong. Wow. Let's see. All right. I'm actually not going to trade this right now. I'm going to wait for a pullback on this. And if it doesn't pull back, then I'm not going to enter because it just shot up too much without me. It's like already made its move at this point. You know what I mean? We'll see if we get a pullback, but we're going to just switch our attention to this one because I don't like that. But I'm going to try and enter this one. Okay, this one halted, so we're gonna try and sell. I did enter this one on this pullback because it fits the setup. I just wanted a pullback to get a little bit of better entry. So now we are here, but our stop is here. And this one, we entered much higher at 577 because we had to chase a little bit. All right, this one we're gonna sell. It's already made its move, so it will bounce off the EMA 9 probably. Yeah, unless we hit the stop loss, we're just gonna sell, and that was a mistake to enter. But we are gonna sell when this comes back up. That's a deep pullback. I kind of FOMO'd that trade. I did FOMO that trade. That I was definitely feeling a little like missing out on that for sure. That was hard though. I mean, yeah, that was hard. We'll keep an eye on it. It's finding a little bit of a base. As for EEIQ, because I'm not worried about this. I think we'll at least get break even. We're not going to be greedy though. We're going to take the tiny profit off the table if we can. It did not fill. That's realistic. It's okay. Okay, it executed. Let's see. When this opens, we're going to have to sell pretty quickly. That's big topping tail. I wasn't, you know, I'm glad we got out of that trade. Even if it continues back up, it made its move too quickly and I kind of FOMO'd. And even if it works out, the way I entered that trade was way too much FOMO. I didn't like it. This one we entered pretty good. I'm okay with chasing a trade to an extent. That one I feel like I chased it a little too much. Especially when I have like a good trade going down here. Like I'm not gonna put all my attention on this one. Because I had to chase this one too, but that's the sign of a good stock. That if you have to chase it, sometimes that really is a really good sign. That one shot up right when we were about to enter. But oh yeah, look, I'm so glad we sold on that. Sometimes it's not a good sign. It's not a good sign when it's just like that first 5 minutes was this thing's entire move. I don't even know how I'm gonna break that trade down on my recap, but that is a really good. I think I handled it well. I mean, considering I entered the trade on a little bit of FOMO, but we took the exit. We didn't hold out or anything. That's a win. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's weak if it's already come down to the EMA 9, barely bounced up, come down to the EMA 20, Like this thing's done for. All right, I'm gonna let this thing make one squeeze up. I'm not worried about it going down too much. I'm not gonna sell my winner too soon here. I know it halted, but all right, I put the order through. Okay, we are out. Whew. Oh man, see, well, maybe still sold too soon. Could have held a little bit longer, maybe got a 2R, but you know, it halted. Our rule is if it halts, then we want out of that trade. Kind of surprised that's not halting again. Whew, so yeah, maybe I am selling my winners too soon. I don't know. I'm gonna have to really. Also, we had a really good R ratio because of how tight our stop loss was able to be. I love a VWAP break because then your stop loss can be just a little bit below VWAP. Oh my gosh, I definitely sold too soon. That's tough. I'll have to rethink my if it halts, sell it rule. Maybe if it halts twice, get out quick, or maybe at least sell half. I didn't feel like it was going to open up bad. Even with that red candle, we really held it and stuff. You just got to be careful of them. We've already hit over 3R and we sold for less than 2. Alright, let's just review here real quick. We traded AIFF. We still took $10. You know, I'm not going to complain about that. On a trade that we shouldn't really have done, we took $10. And then EEIQ is up here with some of our best trades. We got 167. Beautiful. Today was a really good day for trading. I got 1.6R. Could have gotten 3R. So again, that's where a lot of my winners, I could have gotten them for double. That's a pretty deep pullback. So I would say this moves, over. Here I'm gonna sell the rest of my position, but probably should have held a little bit longer to see what this candle and the next one did. I really think that's the biggest thing I got to work on. Like everything else is going well. I mean, this is 4 winning days in a row. That's amazing. Like the progress I've made, it has been crazy. The biggest thing is I do just feel like I'm selling my winners too quickly. But I just want to build confidence getting the winners until I have a position where I can feel really comfortable being like, you know what, I'm up 500 this week. We sold half already. Even if this hits our stop loss, like I'm still up on the week. I'm a little bit more comfortable. I need to really, I think, be in a position where I can feel comfortable holding my winners longer like that. But I need to get comfortable and better at doing that because again today it could have been a 3R trade. But you know what? At least I am proud of myself for making a really nice tight stop loss, but not too tight. Because if we had put our stop loss at the 5 minute or below, then this would only have been like 1 hour. But we took like 1.6 R. You know what? That's a huge win because now we're gonna break zero on our equity curve, and I feel confident enough to start trading with real money next week, which is exciting. And I'm super proud of how I handled this trade. Yeah, should I have made the trade in the first place? No. And then I'm gonna note that, and in the future moving forward, I will make sure not to chase such a big, strong open. But I'm proud of the way that I made sure to just quickly admit that I was wrong while also still taking profit. So we have some trades to log. You know, this could actually like rip for more. It hasn't bounced off the EMA 9 yet, and we're kind of consolidating in this window. Ooh, that's gonna hurt watching a stock go longer after you sold it. But I'm super happy with just having a winning day. Gotta take the winning days when you can. Yeah, there's really nothing else to see here on the live. I will go ahead and log these trades, and if you want to check that out, then you can feel free to watch my recap video. For me, it's an exciting one because when we look at our equity curve, when we log this trade today, this is gonna break zero, which means we're finally gonna have a positive equity curve, and that is really exciting. Because next week I'm gonna start trading with real money. It's officially this. I've been waiting for this. In trading with real money, that's gonna be a different story, but still exciting because that means I have an opportunity to take what I've done here on paper trading with this positive equity curve and actually start to see results on with real money. Just a quick note on EEIQ. Looks like I was right. Yeah, I mean, what we sold like around here or something crazy, and you know, definitely could have held out a little bit longer. But like I said, when I saw this big red candle, I was like, that's the end of this move. So maybe it'll hang around here, but I don't think it's necessarily going to go any higher. But still got to work on holding the winners a little bit longer, I think. It's just because it halted, though, right? Like it halted and things got to bend. If it halts, then I don't really want to be too big a part of it. Oh, never mind. Wait, I'm wrong. It's actually shooting up here a little bit. Will it make a new high? Whew. Yeah. So one could say I could have held my winner even longer to possibly 4R. Well, that's something we'll work on in the future. But either way, we're still positive. We're still profitable. We'll work on getting our winners to be a bit bigger in the future. But that's it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe and follow along.